it's literally basically 12 and we're just finishing now, so I'm gonna go to the mess to do some jobs.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my.
Okay guys, so I'm back home. It's literally like 5:25. And so today it was literally just me on the ward. Love that. But there is a clinical fellow that started, but he's shadowing. So essentially it was me on the ward on my own. He's not on the rota as a scheduled person working, so I should not be left on my own. But to be fair, we only have 8 patients, so it was fine. So today had my presentation. I presented the UTI, but I got told pretty late on that I was going to do this presentation, and I thought, okay, cool. I know my mum has a laptop when I go home in London. That laptop was moving so slow, so I had to do it when I got back to Bedford, which was like 12:30. Sorry, ignore the kids. Yeah, I literally had to do the presentation like 12:30, didn't finish until like 2:15. So I was so tired this morning, and it was rushed, and basically the consultant was like, yeah, you needed more information. I was like, do you know what, to be fair, very true, because all I had access to was the NICE guidelines, but he was like, you should be using the Oxford Urology handbook. And I was like, okay, cool. So it was calm, like he was just like, I'll give you the book and you can redo it. So I was like, no problem. But because of that, like every Monday there's teaching, so we don't start stuff until like 9:15, 9:30. And then did the ward round. And it was so cool, like there was a patient that we had that came in with hematuria, which basically means blood in the urine. And he has a long-term catheter because he has a large prostate. And basically the reason why he came in was he started bleeding because the district nurses were trying to put the catheter in and the blood started coming. So we did a flexible cystoscopy and guided wire to put the catheter in, because essentially when you do a catheter just normally, you're kind of going in blind because you're just trying to get it through the urethra. So you're obviously like prodding onto the prostate. Whereas this, like you see the camera, so it's guided, like you know exactly where to go, so you can kind of directly go through the prostate into the bladder. And this was the first time we've used the equipment. It was the registrar that used it, but it was just really cool to see it done. So hopefully maybe one day I can do it before I finish the rotation. And then after that, like grabbed lunch and then had a lot of just annoying discharges from like TTOs. So TTOs are just medications to take out. That was done over the weekend, which I didn't do, but I had to like sort that out. So that was kind of annoying. And then I had to speak to a patient's wife. So that probably took another like 30 minutes. And then also had another patient where we are going to do a surgery on them. They basically have stones, so I'm gonna see stones in the bladder or urethra, stones in the urethra. So we need to do a flexible cystoscopy, which is just a small camera, put it through the water pipe, urethra, and then we will also be doing lithotripsy, which is just basically breaking down the stone. And then yeah, he had low platelets, like 40, so I had to sort out his transfusion. But it's probably, we wanted to do the surgery today, but it's probably gonna get done tomorrow. So yeah, like nothing like too crazy, but you know those ones when it's literally 4:45 and you get a call to sort out a patient. I was like, great. But it was basically a call about a patient that has a high heart rate, but he's known tachycardia, and his ECG was fine. So it was like, called the reg, I was like, you good with this? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. So left a little bit late, but nothing too crazy. But now I need to wash up. Very fun, because I was in a rush on Friday, so I always go to London on the weekend, so I didn't have time to wash up. So she wash up, do food shopping, sort my life a bit, like clean my room, all of that, and then going to the gym. So yeah, it's a chilled one this week. It's a chilled one today. Can't even lie, this is so bad. Like, I need to sort out my room, so I'm gonna clean it whilst I'm cooking. Gym session really happen if you don't have a post-workout dance sesh whilst drinking your protein shake? Every Tuesday we have foundation teaching, and there was also BMA strike meeting at lunchtime. So I am about to do a bladder washout on a patient with hematuria. Finally done. That bladder washout took so much longer than I thought it would. I'm so glad today is my last day of the week. I was supposed to even be off today, but my leave didn't get approved because the theoretical coordinator was off today, which is great. Alright, hey guys, so a little update about the rest of the week. So that guy that I said needed a platelet transfusion so that you can have surgery, he had the surgery and it was all good. The guy that did that bladder washout, that took so long. I'm also doing my skincare routine, so I am gonna go to bed soon. So in the end, like he didn't need to do irrigation. So basically what irrigation is changing a catheter to a three-way, so like the input is water essentially, and it's like it essentially like hangs. There's like two big bottles and it all goes into the catheter, and then you just have the water and the blood and everything just drain out into the catheter bag. And the reason why you do irrigation is just trying to like you remove all the current clots but also try and prevent new clots from forming. And so yeah, that guy didn't need it. The hematuria, so blood in the urine's kind of settled, but what we always do with any patient that comes in with unexplained hematuria is you book them for a flexicystoscopy, which is a little camera through the urethra. You just have a look in the bladder just to see if there's anything going on. And also booked in for a CT scan of the urinary tract, so that's like kidneys, the ureter, and yeah, the kidneys and the ureter, just to see if there's any cause for the hematuria. And you normally do that in 2 weeks because it's kind of under the cancer pathway. So basically unexplained hematuria, you need to rule out cancer. There's stuff on the NICE guidelines, exactly when and blah blah blah, but it's mainly like any men under like over 65, it's like you have to do it, and then you can do it under 65 and there's certain reasons which I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, like I also had theatres as well, which was good. So I joined in 2 circumcisions. One was a little 5-year-old boy. So with him, we did that completely general anesthetic, so like knocked him out. And yeah, like my consultant was like really really supportive. He like taught me through how to do it. He let me do a bit of cutting, a bit of suturing, which was good. Then there was another circumcision. It was of an older gentleman, and his one was under local. I was just thinking, bro, you're braver than me. But the main reason why you do a medical circumcision is for phimosis, which is just basically the foreskin is retracted and you can't pull it back up, which is obviously is not good. So that was the reasons why those two had the circumcision. Also a TURBT, which is transurethral bladder resection of the tumor, so you do that if like people have bladder cancer, for example, and you're just taking away all the tumor, and you just basically take a sample of the tumor, send it off for histology so that it can be graded, and then we'll be able to know whether the tumor has invaded the bladder wall, which makes it more serious, or you know, just basically for grading, and then further management will go from there. Yeah, but like overall I only did 3 days this week. I am off for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I'm going to London. I'm just going to Oxford Street with my little brother, and then Friday I'm getting my hair done, look cute. I'm not even gonna tell you what the hair color is, like it's a surprise, but I'm gonna look cute. Going to a boat party, and then yeah, have a Halloween party on Saturday. So it is a pretty hectic weekend, but obviously no rest for the wicked. But yeah, I hope like you guys found like the actual urology part interesting. I would say overall like urology, you kind of see the same things all the time, and it's mostly men that are admitted under us. There's not that many female patients, and yeah, you're just mainly doing like bladder washouts or catheters, and then like the treatment's always the same as well. I'll go over it properly when I do like my urology rotation review, but yeah, like it's a pretty simple, decent job. Also, I had teaching on Tuesday. We always have foundation teaching, which is good. We kind of do like they're mandatory because for our portfolio you need 60 hours in total of teaching, and so yeah, it's good to get the foundation teaching in. There's a range of stuff, but foundation teaching does count to it, so it does help. But yeah, I'm literally just where I wasn't even into skincare before, you know guys, but like now I'm like 25 plus. Like I'm literally 25 plus girl. Like I'm in the over categories in X Factor. Do you know how mad that is? So yeah, I'm literally like, my skin, I need to look after it because my babe's still trying to look young. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed basically after this, so I will see you guys tomorrow.
I can see this in the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, when you're making my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy.
So my brother's got his pizza and he's literally cutting everything, and I'm still here waiting for my carbonara, and it's nowhere to be seen. Like we're in Vapiano and it's just nowhere to be seen. Finally got mine, and look at that. So my nails are done, and we'd love to see it. These are my natural nails, and it's shellac. So yeah, and it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's literally end of October and I'm out here with a coat. Also, sorry, the way I look like an auntie right now, but I am on my way to get my hair done, which I'm very excited about. I am going to be a copper babe. So yeah, I'll look like a different woman in like 3 hours time. Bye.
tell you that. Won't you fill me up till my cup's overflowing? I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you say it to me, baby. Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do, it's me love, everything about you. Your smile, your style.
All of that good stuff. Like, we just have to live life right now.
Yeah, because look at us now. Like, Joe,
You're gonna see us in about.
I'm gonna wear my sunglasses.
You're gonna wheel it up. This is the pre, and we already look like fucking baddies. Like, wait,
Baby,
two.
okay? So this is literally just the start. You know, before. Now we've got the. I was gonna say we got the alcohol lowers. Oh no,
We got alcohol there.
We got alcohol.
We got alcohol on there.
Yeah. And do you know what? This is to show that you have balance in your life.
You absolutely, you must have balance.
You can
Balance
have
is
it.
essential.
You can have it all.
You can have it all.
can
You
have
just
it
have to decide that you're going to have it all and make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut
We
that
can cut
out.
that out. Make it happen.